So yeah, I cleaned up something today. I am a broom and I was cleaning. Yeah, I mean I should say it's true. There's mental contact. I was communicating with somebody, but yeah, I had the idea before putting vines. It was under the overpass of a New Jersey Transit and Amtrak rail, and even like murals. You could paint on that, and it looks groggy. It could be combined like next to me, but paintings. Even like there's pigeons out there, pigeon poo. So I swept it all. They just say put vines and like painting over there, and maybe vines couldn't get enough sunlight, but there is some sunlight. But it will be just it was like it would be better for our self-esteem, morale. Also, New Jersey Transit. Just say the cherry trees that we have here. It says 2 to 4 years to grow. It took us like 4 years to fully grow. I mean, it's huge. It's got to be like what, 30, 35, 40 feet, you know? At least 30 feet. 4 years you'll have trees like that. I would say pine trees actually. Pine trees are all year round. And pine trees and the needles actually do produce oxygen. So do other trees' leaves. The bigger the leaves, the more oxygen it produces. But even pine trees, it would block out all the noise. It would be a shield, and yeah, it would create oxygen, reduce pollution. I mean, it will cool down eventually the atmosphere, the nation, the world actually in small amounts. But even if you shouldn't. I don't think you should just take it from one forest replant. That's not just expensive. The money is the thing, but just buy, invest. Like if I had money, I would definitely invest in that. Considering if New Jersey Trans or Amtrak, if they have that's their territory, and they would have a problem with it. Like maybe a lot of people have a problem with it. But there's so much to do, invest right now. And also another thing I was thinking, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have ideas too. Let's just say there's incentives for like let's say we have a house. My parents have a house. We put vines either all over the house or the roof. It will also create oxygen, but also produce shade. Or incentives like balconies, all the balconies for even herbs. Herbs actually, mint, all kind of mints, basil, any kind of herb, it does have leaves. I mean, it won't be year round. It will be for a couple months, I believe. A decent amount of time produces oxygen. Also, it's benefit for you, but also a lot of different plants and stuff like that. You know, the thing would be, well, you gotta water it, and also be like an incentive. We have all these plants, and we're putting all these plants go to decrease, the climate change, if you will, to drop the temperatures, cool off, and also produce oxygen, get rid of pollution. I mean, I live in Jersey. Every time I check, the weather report it says the weather is actually poor. Now, actually, you could check out, I don't know if it's Microsoft or Google. It shows me the index of air quality. But yeah, it would just do so much good. Also, the color green, it just livens up the atmosphere. It'll be just so much more pleasant. And yeah, it'll be like a cover, I guess, town or incentive. I was thinking about it. Should be incentive like to for people's water bill to be lower, or if they get plants, they should have some kind of either rebates or tax credit or tax cuts on the property even. They're stimulating the environment. They're protecting the environment. But the thing was, and it's negative. But if it's government owned, I mean, bureaucracy. People probably put money in there, take money out. Who knows if it'll work? It takes someone with money actually. Yeah, if I had a couple millions of dollars, I would invest in that. Even a couple $100,000. And if you think about it, it shouldn't be expensive. The number one worry is, oh, all right, well, the pine tree costs 20. Well, I charge like $35, $40 for it. Because another person will have money. It's bureaucracy that's I have a problem with. But I don't want to go into the negative side of it. It's just that even like I'm in New Jersey on the turnpike. It's actually a lot of times it's barren. And they put in walls like a concrete block wall. I mean, 50-footer pine trees. You know how beautiful it looks? In Maryland, they have places like that, and it's gorgeous. Or even trees. It'll take like longer than probably 4 years to fully grow, but it'll create shade also. So just yeah, just an idea I had today, and under even the turnpikes, even the outside vines, but like even like a GW George Washington Bridge, GW Bridge, GWB there. I'm gonna get the acronym on it. It's like even there, it's like it's grayish, darkish, just liven up, painting up. And there's high school, colleges, people, artists, people just want to develop skill. Summer Row, it's like Like just have a whole community get a bucket of paint and let anyone paint whatever they want. It'll be like it'll bring the community together, and also it'll liven the place up. Just clean up and give it some life, even through winter. Just something I was thinking today, and I had these thoughts for a long time right now. Just that I don't have capital to invest.